Peyton, smile for me, please. Ready?
Hello, Peyton.
3,
Hi, Dunagan.
2, 1. Got it.
Hey, Donnie, how are you?
I'm better than I deserve, probably.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah. I am from Milford, Delaware. Have you ever been to Delaware?
Oh, no. It's one of the very few states. Somebody asked me that last year. It's one of the very few states I haven't been in. Maine and Vermont, but I have not been in Delaware.
Oh, Delaware's pretty neat. You should go sometime.
I will. Well, and if you're there, I'll look you up.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Yes. Thank you. What do you remember about your audition for Bambi?
You're going to love this. Hey, I didn't audition. I've been in 7 or 8 movies as a child, even co-star in some of them as a child. Very uncommon in those days. This is before Shirley Temple. Very uncommon. And 7 or 8 movies. You're going to love this. Remember the telephones in the 1939-40? They had the tube coming out from the wall, huh? And another tube you put in your ear. Huh? Well, we had one. Our very first phone, our very first home, built on the money I'm making from the films, because we were dirt poor before that. And I'm in the kitchen in our first little house to the west of UCLA campus in Los Angeles. Things very modest in those days. And I'm in the kitchen with my mom, and Walt Disney called, got our number somehow, called and talked to my mother in the kitchen. Now, Disney does not mind my being ever being 1,000% straight on all these things. Okay, they got very good with me about this. We didn't know Disney from anything. My mother barely knew Disney made some movies or something. Okay, she's listening to Walt Disney on the phone, and he's inviting us to go to the brand new studios in I guess Burbank, California, to talk about being a facial model for his artists for animations, to put some spirit in little deer's animations. Okay. Not the voice, facial model. My mother, we weren't doing anything. Just finished the movie. We don't have another one on the books. Mom said we would go. Okay. Mr. Disney called her personally on this. Yeah, he was a very, very genuine, quote, gentleman in those days. I wish we had some more around him like now. Now, you're going to enjoy this, I hope. I had an agent. He was a very interesting man, very quick, and I always felt kind of rude to my mother. Now, mind you, I'm 5.5 at this point, but I've been in several movies, 5.5 or 6, and so I was 5.5 and maybe 15 up here without being jaded, okay? I've seen a lot of stuff, right? My mom had to call the agent and tell him about the offer. So she called. Short minutes later, my agent came up in the driveway, came in the house. One of the very first things out of his mouth was, "He can't do that. He can't be in a dumb cartoon." Very rude to my mother.
Wow.
My mother was a class lady. She looked at him. I remember this vividly. Well, I think we'll let Donnie do it. It would be a good new experience. He sat down on the couch without even being offered to sit on the couch, and really got rude to my mother. My mother finally says, "Donnie, what would you like to do?" "I want to do it." He looked at me and said, "I tell you what to do." I fired him. I'm 5.5 or something. I fired him. Okay? That made the newspaper. Donnie Dunagan, hey, so-and-so fires his theater agent. Okay. Oh, yelling and screaming, got in his car, laid rubber in our driveway and left. Okay. When Mr. Disney, when we got to the studio a couple of days later, maybe a week later, I'm sorry, Mr. Disney found out that I had fired that agent. He must have known something about him. He was thrilled that I did it. If I had not fired him, we wouldn't have had it.
Wow. That is a great story. Well, Donnie, it was so great meeting you.
Thank you for being in this show with us.
You are so welcome. So yeah, have a nice day.
You too, please.
See ya.
Bye-bye.